think she's one head of the empire, something like that. I noticed that during Telkom netball, there was a point where she said someone invested instead of being there creating the empires and stuff. I'm not sure if you are also aware of that mess, because it seems like she was also not happy with how some of the things were handled. And I was also told that the vice president at some point took charge of that department of appointing empires.
Wow.
I'm not sure if you are aware of that.
That's why I'm going like, wow. I'm not aware. What I know that Marilo is a highly respected international UAP we have in the country. And that I respect myself. Sitting at the stands leaves a lot to be desired. You can't, on a final of a TNL, find a UAP sitting on the stands, because that should be the person that is creating, we call it creed, that will be creating these empires and telling them what the mistakes they did, on them maybe being the next ITIDs or the next international empires. So to me, I need to investigate that. I can't say something, I'm just shocked. I'm just shocked. Really, it's a shock.
All right, I think this will be the last round. Can I just have final hands and then we'll wrap it up? So it's one in the back and then you'll wrap it up.
Thank you. One is a follow-up to the previous question, the last one that I asked, I think that was not done free. I asked in relation to say how would you describe your current relationship now with the entire network in South Africa. And the other one, I mean, forgive my ignorance, maybe I'm the one who's not understanding, but I'm greatly willing to be educated by your good self. There's an issue of suspension, and here you are, you're saying you are back, you are in charge. What happened? Is the suspension not, or what's the story?
Let me start with that one of the support from council. I said it before, maybe I didn't say it in the way that you want me to say it. I have the support from the South Africa Council members. As I said, some were sending messages, some were actually phoning me, saying to me, who suspended you? Because we elected you. So the support is overwhelming, and for me to see that also is through the nominations. You know, when people support you, they will nominate. When they believe in you, they will nominate you. And your last issue of suspension, I'm living into World Netball. I'm back in my office. I'm a South African. I go by the South African rules and regulations. You can suspend me from the world, I'm okay. But here, I'm in South Africa. Follow the rules. If I'm guilty, let this be investigated in this country. And I'll be so happy that it's done internally, it's done the right way, procedurally, then I'll be happy. But this thing of dragging for 6 months, a 30-day thing, cannot be. Somebody must act and somebody must talk. As I said, silence is not going to help anyone here. The truth shall be told. They are used to me being quiet. Remember, in 2021, I was quiet because I wanted to save the World Cup. I became quiet now because I wanted kids to go to the World Cup to participate and to go to internationals. I'm done being quiet. I'm safeguarding NSA. Who is safeguarding the president of Netball South Africa if she safeguards everybody? That's the question I'm asking every South African.
All right, last question.
Afternoon, President Minko, SABC Mangarunen FM. You've mentioned the president of SASCO several times. How was your relationship with the president before you were suspended? It seems like you spearheaded some of the things there. And what do you expect now that you are going back?
I think that's my own opinion. I think I once stepped on his toes. Because in the call that he gave me to say I must be aside and let the process begin, he doesn't even ask me what are the allegations. He says, just be on the side. You know, I'm calling you to say, be on a site and let this process go. And I'm like, you don't even ask me. So I think one way or the other, I might not know where and how. I might have stepped on his toes. And that's why I never had any support from him. But to me, that is not important. The important part is, don't safeguard Cecilia Molekwane, safeguard the organization called Netball South Africa, which is the second biggest federation in the country, and which is dominantly played by women and males, and which he must take into consideration that whatever he did, even removing me, that was killing me mentally. Did he care about my mental health? I don't think he did. But anyway, I am one person that doesn't keep grudges. It's water under the bridge. Let me and him meet at the SASCO meeting. Let's deal on the issues that helps an athlete grow and that helps the country win more medals and qualify like Bafana did to go to the World Cup. Those are the things we should be focusing on. And congratulations to Bafana.
So that's one from me. Just to be clear to NSA members who may be worried to say, so you coming back, there's no risk to NSA being suspended by World Netball because World Netball no longer has jurisdiction over you because what? You resign.
I think the people that can take the decision on everything, as I said, is the council. To me, I was safeguarding NSA, and as I said, who's safeguarding me? So I'm done safeguarding NSA. NSA is a very big organization that can safeguard itself. So I'm done safeguarding NSA. If I'm wrong, NSA Council will tell me that I'm wrong. I'll give them all the documents, they'll read it. I'm taking it now to say it must go to NSA executive, be printed, that any executive, you know, any council member that wants to read through those things, they can read and have questions for us when we come to council on the 25th and the 24th. What happens? Let us all do this together. Isn't it that I'm your president? I'm not leading myself, I'm leading people. Let us all be in this together. Because somebody is claiming to be NSA. Remember I said, the allegations, you heard them, they say NSA. So, and I explained who is NSA. Who is NSA? Is the Council of Netball South Africa. So let them explain to me and let them tell me what to do.
Are you going to chair the SGM and the elected?
I'm still the president, and I think the Constitution says the president shall chair.